So you guys requested Fantasyland for your next tour, so that's where we are. Fantasyland is well known to be Walt's favorite land, and it's also full of some of the most classic attractions that I don't know are ever gonna leave. It's really fun. Currently, Fantasyland is the largest, most expansive land in Disneyland and has the most attractions. You also have the most number of ways to get in there. You can come directly off the central hub, either right through the castle, off to the right towards the Matterhorn, or off to the left towards the Fantasy Fair. You can come in from Tomorrowland on either side of the Matterhorn, or there's even a little path kind of right by the Astro Orbiter, which will take you towards Snow White's grotto. You can come in through Frontierland, either through Big Thunder Trail or by the Rancho del Zocalo restrooms. There's a little path that leads you into Fantasy Fair. Or you can come down from Mickey's Toontown, or just get off the railroad at the Mickey's Toontown Depot, and that will get you there too. Fantasyland is probably also the most unchanged land in Disneyland. The only really big change came in 1983 when they created the whole Fantasy Village motif that we recognize today, and it's pretty much stayed the same ever since. This is also home to most of the really iconic Disneyland attractions, like all the famous dark rides, such as Peter Pan's Flight, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, Snow White's Scary Adventures, which also has that really cool evil queen that'll peek out every once in a while over the entrance to the attraction from the window. Look out for her. You also have Pinocchio's Daring Journey, also my personal favorite, which is Alice in Wonderland. These and many other attractions are some 1955 originals that have been around since some of them opening day, including things like King Arthur's Carousel, Dumbo, the Flying Elephant, Casey Jr. Circus Train, Storybook Land Canal Boats, and even the Mad Tea Party. You also have other iconic attractions, such as It's a Small World over on the other side of the Small World Mall, and the only really e-ticket attraction in the whole land, which is Matterhorn bobsleds, which you cannot miss. It's the tallest thing in Disneyland. Fantasyland is divided into two other areas. Pixie Hollow is home to Tinkerbell and all her friends, so you can find meet and greets there. There's also the Fantasy Fair, the newest part of Fantasyland. Here you'll find the Royal Theater, which has some really funny shows that I recommend you check out. This is where also you'll find all the princesses. There's really long wait times, but at least they're all in one location. And there's some other fun elements throughout here that kind of make the area feel alive and really kind of cute, so kind of keep your eye open for especially these two. I always look for them whenever I'm there. The Fantasyland Theater near the back by Toontown always hosts a lot of really great shows. Right now it's Mickey and the Magical Map. And if you need a bite to eat, near there you'll find the Troubadour Tavern, which has some gourmet hot dogs, but the most famous area is actually the Red Rose Tavern. Try the great stuff, it really is delicious. There are a couple of different pathways through the castle that you really should be aware of. One of them, if you're coming from Tomorrowland, will take you down this path and bring you here next to Snow White's grotto. Now here you can find the wishing well, you can throw some pennies in if you want, and all the money will actually go to benefit local charities in the area, which is kind of cool. But if you follow the path through the castle, then you're going to find yourself being brought right into the middle of Fantasyland and just across from the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, which, if in case you didn't know, is a really super popular place for people to take their kids, especially young girls, and they can get made over into their favorite princesses. Now this pathway here that says this way to Frontierland, not only does it take you to Frontierland, but it's another way to get to the Fantasy Fair, which is super helpful. And this is also one of the entrances that you're going to be using if you have an appointment for the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, mostly to meet princesses. For the Matterhorn, Fast Passes are going to be found on the other side of the Matterhorn near the water here. So if you turn around, you can actually see the Matterhorn where the main entrance is. Well, over near the monorail line, you'll be able to see this other little awning, and that's actually where you'll go for both Fast Pass Return and Single Rider if you're interested. And so again, that's just off to the right of the main entrance building. I could go on and on and on about Fantasyland and all the interesting facts about it, everything that you need to see and do, but there's just not enough time. This is one of our favorite parts in Disneyland. We never miss it, and no matter what you do, even if you are not traveling with kids, you need to make sure you hit Fantasyland on all the dark rides, because this just makes you feel like a kid again. It truly is the happiest kingdom of them all and where fantasy lives. So, that's it for right now. Now, there are some changes coming to Fantasyland soon, minor changes, but I will put those changes in the description of the video as they become available. In the meantime, let us know in the comments where you want us to tour next, because this is actually becoming kind of fun. So in the meantime, make sure you like and subscribe so you can get more of our videos like this one and keep up to date on what's going on or just kind of find your way around the parks. And we will see you guys next week. All right, bye.